part 2. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by my Google Pixel 7 phone's limited storage capacity, these 2 holes that we just archaeologically rediscovered are perfect for what we're about to do because they are 30 millimeters or 3 centimeters across. And handy enough, all these quote-unquote waterproof power outlets that they sell on Amazon, just search for 12-volt waterproof USB. You'll get a trillion results on these things. You pick the one you like the best. These are all 3 centimeters. They all say to drill it out with a 3 centimeter hole. It's a kind of a tight fit. It doesn't want to glide right through. But with a little bit of persuasion, and I didn't, again, no tools. Little bit of persuasion, these are threaded. They're all the ones I've ever seen are about the same. For some reason they got 2 flats on them. Never found a use for those. They're threaded all the way down. This one's short because it's just a voltmeter. And they come with these plastic nuts that you're just meant to make finger tight. Come on, palm persuader. Oh, I don't want to go in. Hey. I dry fitted something to this the other night. Wasn't the outlet I wanted, but I wanted to see if they would fit because, like I said, so far they've all been standard. And it did slide right in as easy as this one did. But to get it back out, because you really can't press your palm against these pins, I had to unthread it. But that is how you get those back in there. In video number 1, you saw how we depinned the, again, I'm working one-handed here. I'm holding the phone in my hand, lamp on my head. We saw that we depinned the ground and left the positive in the connector so that we don't short anything out. The whole goal is to keep this safe and functional. I can't see which one is which on this. I'm gonna have to guess on this one because I forget which one is positive. I know the positive in the connector is the green and yellow, but I forget which one on the socket is positive. So I'll have to give this a guess because I can't see it. I think I got them backwards on this one, so I think that one is positive. And that one, I believe, is groundative. There it is. So I really wanted a red one on both sides. Blue is hard to read at night, so I did not want blue numbers. Wanted red numbers. The dash on this thing in the middle is white, so white would have been great. Not in the middle. On the driver's side, it's all white. There's a little bit of red there and yellow and green warning lights. So white would have been great. Red sort of matches because you got the red in the metric speedometer. In the center console, you've got these like yellows, these backlit yellows in the stereo, which is not staying, but this is. These are all backlit with like a yellow. Even if I turn the headlights on and turn my headlight off and interior, these are all like yellow. They're not white like these. So I don't love a blue that doesn't match. Again, red would have sort of matched because there's some red in here. I But this particular configuration of 2 USB-Cs, 2 USB-3s did not come in red with a switch. They only came in red with a voltmeter. And I didn't need another voltmeter because this one works fine. And sitting in my seat, it doesn't quite translate through my phone, but from behind my phone, that reads perfectly clearly, even without my glasses on. I can read that 14.2, which we're on, so 14.2. If I turn it off, it's, should be 12.6. But the car's running. I turned the fan down, but I needed the AC on while I wasn't recording. Anyway, back at the point. Blue is what I'm stuck with for this particular configuration with a switch. I could have had these in red if I wanted a voltmeter instead, but I really didn't want 2 voltmeters. There, that's with the cover on. The one test I wanted to see is if I turn this off and then I turn the car off, key out, key back in, turn the car on, does this turn back on or stay off? It turns on. That's kind of sad. I was hoping it would stay off. I wish I would have preferred this to be where I left it rather than to sort of default back to something. But now you see it. Got my voltmeter, got my USB outlet. What I don't know, what I have not explored yet, is if these 3 centimeter, 30 millimeter, whatever you would like to call them, I don't know if these standard size outlets fit the power outlet from the rear seat. So I've yet to take that apart and see if one fits. If it does, I don't mind blue back there because I don't sit back there. And I will keep looking for something red, something more appropriate, either red or with a switch state that is more permanent than me turning the key off and on. So, because most of the time I'm not going to need this. This cover's going to stay on. It's just for my passengers. The phone mount is going to be, it's a wireless mount. It's just going to be on when the car is on, so I really don't need it for my phone. The stereo is getting replaced. After the new stereo is on, I won't need this aux adapter that, has a battery and recharges. So this will be covered 99.9% of the time. This will be useful information. Hopefully never, but in reality, 99.9% of the time. So I'm very, very happy with the way this turned out. And I can't wait to pull this security plastic off. Once you guys are gone, I'm peeling the... I don't do ASMR, so I'm not doing it for you now. I'll do it for myself when you're not looking. But yeah, I'm thrilled with this. And that's how you can do it too. Again, this is still popped off. Installation, as always, is the reverse of disassembly. 1, 2, 3 screws. Oh yeah, before I put that back together, I got to make sure they're lined up, like level. Put the little nuts on back to lock them in, and then re-plug in the connectors. Then I can put the screws back in. But yeah, that I would suggest is a big upgrade over these busted ass factory pieces that have just, I don't know, they've been beat to death. They've seen better days. Thanks for watching. All the links for parts and tools are in the description, as is, well, yeah, they're all in the description. Anyway, later.